CNBC. Y'all know I hate robots, right? I'm not a robot girl. I watched The Terminator young, very young, and I was like, no thanks. Remember that scene in the first Terminator where his eye comes out and it's just that little red eye going? I was like, oh, hell no. I don't want any of that up in my business. No, thank you. All right. CNBC, forget electric toothbrushes. Tiny robots could one day brush and floss your teeth. Huh. Amazing. No, thank you. Let's see, though. Tiny robots. Okay, let's see. That's the focus of a new study from researchers at the University of Pennsylvania who created prototypes for microbots, it's teeny tiny robots, that can change shape to form bristles for brushing or slide between your teeth to floss. How convenient. How efficient. And release an antimicrobial substance. What's that? Define it. Tell me what's in it. That eliminates dangerous oral bacteria from your mouth. Probably messes with your oral microbiome too. So then all the good bacteria gets killed. Just FYI. And suddenly you're getting sick because your mouth microbiome's all off. Just a little extra info from me. Now I'm like, what is this? Oh, microbots composed of iron oxide nanoparticles. Well, that just sounds so wholesome. It sounds so wholesome and uncomplicated. So I look at this and I'm like, I have a few thoughts. I said, first of all, are you that lazy? Come on now. You can't just floss your teeth. You know, my dental hygienist, who's amazing, hi Sparkle if you're listening, she tells me that she has to floss her husband's teeth at home. She's like, if I don't floss them, he won't. She floss. I'm not kidding. I said, you telling me you floss? She said, I do. I said, wow, that's something. Don't be lazy. Floss your own damn teeth. You know you're supposed to floss your teeth 3 times a day every time you eat. I do not do that.
And it's super easy, especially like they got those little picks and everything. The picks.
You
don't have to do the,
Yeah, I do the long one because I find picks don't. My husband and I are in a big debate about picks versus floss. It's like a whole big thing in the house. He won't use anything but a pick. I won't use anything but the floss. So what are you going to do? Women versus men. We're different. What can I say? But honestly, my first thought was, okay, how lazy are you? My second thought was, have you not seen The Terminator? Aren't you worried about that little microbot skin? All of a sudden, let's say something goes wrong, and all of a sudden, what is it? Does it bite? Is there something going on? How small is it? Where is it? Does it travel? Does it record? You know I thought all the things. I'm not done yet. Tyler's looking away. Look, he's really eager. I'm not done yet. Okay. Then we got into stuff that's antimicrobial. That reminded me of hand sanitizer, right? You know what hand sanitizer does? It is an alcohol base. Everyone who's been using it for the last 2 years, like, oh, every time I shake someone's hand, I don't want to get the COVID, so I'm going to. Hand sanitizer kills all the germs on your hand. That includes all the good ones. So your microbiome of your skin gets destroyed, which means that then when it encounters something, it's more vulnerable. That happens in the mouth, too. Okay, a lot of toothpaste, things have things like sodium lauryl sulfate, all this crap in it. So the oral microbiome gets messed up, all the good bacteria dies, and then you wind up sick because a lot of sickness stems from the mouth out. Just FYI. So antimicrobial, no thanks, I'm going to pass. Nanoparticles? No thank you. All right, so I'm going to pass on this. As much as I want to be Sarah Connor, I don't actually want to have to be her when the robots come. Tyler, I was told by little birdie that you thought this was interesting and you might fancy a little help in the toothbrushing department.
I do wonder what would happen if you swallowed one.
Would you, if they said, all right, you know how they do this sometimes. They say, okay, we're going to just have some volunteers come down and you'll just be the guinea pigs for this. Would you volunteer to be a guinea pig?
Absolutely not.
No.
I'm not a guinea pig kind of person.
So you'd be like, no. It has to be approved, has to be like safety tested.
Listen, we're already down the rabbit hole. We've already opened this box. Okay, have you seen what's coming out of Boston Dynamics? These robots can run, they can do parkour, they can dance in unison. It's a giant hive mind. We're already screwed. I might as well enjoy it.
So he feels like, okay, do me a favor. Can you pull up some of that stuff you just mentioned? I need to show people who don't know. This shit is scary. I mean, listen, I warned you in 1985 about the machines. I joke I want a DeLorean. DeLorean doesn't like get up, walk, you know. You've seen these movies. Remember when you watched the movies that were like a dystopian nightmare and you were like, oh, that's never going to happen. Well, here we are in 2022, post-COVID vaccine madness. Look at this. Okay, and just to show you the dystopian nightmare can come true. So here we are. Look at this. Okay. Some people say, oh, it's so cool. We'll send those guys in to fight wars. It'll be awesome. That's a robot. What happens when they turn on you, I ask?
And they never stop.
They never stop. They're probably stronger than you. It's hard to kill. I don't know how you kill them. You know how, honestly, have you not seen the Terminator? You know how hard it was to kill that dude? Think about it. You got an army of these guys, and they're all computer programmed, right? Oh, they're all going to behave because they're linked to this system. And then what happens if and when the system gets hijacked? Have you not watched enough movies, people? The system gets hijacked. It goes into the hands of a dictator or an insane person. And now those, look, I can't even, can you do a backflip like that?
No, I can.
If you said yes, I was going to have you come right in front of the camera and do it. So a good thing you said no.
Well, have you seen the robot out of Russia that can shoot a gun, like, and hit the bullseye every time? I mean, every robot can do this, right? But it's we've terrifying. Already opened this box.
You've opened the box. You have opened, and listen, people, I warned you. I warned you. We're not going to be a match for those robots, right? So I didn't want the box opened. I'm going to point the finger and blame all of you who thought it was cool to have the Terminator in real life. All I'm saying is, John Connor out there, whoever you are, you better start working out. You better start doing what you need to do. I know I am. If you like the short clip, you can catch another one here, or you can catch the full episode right here.